My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of A Way of Life. I've been a career and life coach for 8 years and an astrologer for 3. Our mission is to help people take control of their career future, whether to start a business or retirement, using astrology, strategies, and planning. Our vision is to provide a really clear idea of who you are, what you want, where you're going, and how to get there by making it a way of life.
Peace, 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 Pisces. Last but not least, welcome to your May Astrology. I always go in on these videos so that you can get the most information out of this, because we are officially in eclipse season. And I want you to have all the information that I can possibly give you to help you navigate these choppy waters. And so, my name is Keisha. I'm the owner of A Way of Life. I am a career and business coach using astrology. If you could please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you as a part of the crew. And hit the notifications bell so that you are notified every time we go live. If you want your weekly horoscope sent to you specifically to your chart, every Saturday a week in advance, be sure to send me an email at info@awayoflife.net, and you get it. You know, when I send you these things, I'm giving you a bunch of information of what's coming up, and it gives you that opportunity to address those things as they do so you can stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. I'm just saying. Now, Pisces. We're going to start this month off still heavily in the Taurus eclipse energy from April 30th in your 3rd house. And so these are downloads, divine guidance, learning, studying. It could be sales, marketing, administrative stuff, things around cars and devices, social media, a lot of chatting. Okay, this is communication on fleek. We're talking about an eclipse here. You know, the way you think, your mind, the way you process things, the decisions that you make and why, the way you communicate to people and why maybe has been changed or is being asked to change on a drastic level. There could be a lot of things going on between siblings, cousins, neighbors, and within your community, which I tend to think is like running errands and things like that. So how you structure your daily responsibilities in a sense. What else can this be? I said things around car and transportation. Maybe you're going on a short trip or planning a short trip. It could be planning in general. Definitely learning, studying things around your skill or vocation or a vocation or your observational skills and how you learn. You know, your learning style could be changing where you're watching to learn, or you have to do things in order to learn. This is also my product of your environment placement. So, you know, you're kind of learning maybe some things that you've learned from being where you lived and all that stuff is coming up here, and you're evaluating that on a pretty big scale. Okay, and then Venus enters your 2nd house on May 2nd in the sign of Aries. And so you could be reevaluating your money, your budget, how you save, why your self-worth and value is elevating here or being asked to elevate. It could be a big ticketed item that you're purchasing for some reason, that maybe perhaps you've been saving on and you're finally going to get the opportunity to be able to get that, whatever it is you've been working towards. It could be some kind of creative skill, talent that you have that, again, you're learning, studying, perfecting, mastering in some way, shape, or form here. small events, family events, intimate events, small intimate events here, that are growing in value, or you're beautifying it in some way, shape, or form. Again, with that Taurus eclipse energy, you could really be either gaining money from that, or you're redoing like the sales and marketing and on social media, how it shows up in some way, shape, or form. And this could be you too, how you show up, because Aries rules the self, the first person. And so maybe a makeover, beautifying yourself, your hair, makeup, changing the way you look, or your style in some way, shape, or form is changing. Or you're getting recognized for people seeing that you're doing these types of things. Okay. And then Jupiter is going to enter Aries, which is the same house, the second house, on May 10th. And so this is going to expand everything that I just said. So you're gaining a lot more business, or the ability to buy things that you truly desire here, and probably been working on for quite some time. This is groundbreaking independence, courage, leadership skills to start something that helps you gain money in some way. And then Mars is going to join this area on May 24th, giving you courage to follow through with what you're working on. I think that is so dope. Like, I don't know what it is you guys are doing, but in the second house, bitch, this money, cash flow, you heard? No. You're learning how to invest in something in such a way where it gives you back, which is beautiful. This could be the relationship. It doesn't have to be actual physical money. Again, this could be the value that you give yourself, or the expectations of what people you attract in your life and that you choose to connect with. You're not doing the bullshit no more. Like, somebody shows up in a way other than what your expectations fall under, you're like, thanks, but no thanks. This could be all relationships, business partnerships, contracts, agreements, a marriage, that you are like, level up. You want this ring? I'm just saying, okay, get it together. Like, you could be really challenging the people who want to be in your life. Like, why? What are you going to give me? And what do I have that can elevate you in some way? It's never one way with Venus, right? This could be legal matters, okay? I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. If it is a divorce, the really good thing about having Venus here, it's mutual. These will be mutual letting go of, like, people are just going to agree, like, yo, you changed, dog. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. And you're going to be like, thank you. Bye-bye. Very cordial here, because Libra likes peace and harmony and all that, So I don't see the negative connotations here. I do see mutual agreements on both ends, whatever the decision is between the two, even in legalities. Or it's marriage counseling that's going superb, right? You're seeing what the conflicts were in your relationships, and you're learning something about yourself that's helping you elevate your value and self-worth. Or mentorship in some way, shape, or form that's bringing you the services that you need to elevate your self-worth, or your money, or your investments. Things of that nature, right? And you could become a leader, or people are looking up to you because of these changes that you're making in some way, shape, or form. Now, this could be education, higher education specifically, but it doesn't have to be. Or spirituality or universal law here that you're learning, following, and incorporate into your new morale. or your beliefs or philosophy for the reasons why you do things, maybe even cultivating some type of new culture that you inhabit and feel like it's going to bring you the elevation that you are looking for. Or this could be that you travel and these things are coming to you by way of that, and more legal stuff here. Jupiter does also rule legal stuff. Yeah, man, I like this. I like this, Pisces. Okay, and then Mercury will go retrograde in the sign of Gemini from May 10th through May 22nd in your fourth house. This is going to allow you to end a wow, let's try that again. To end a dispute in your home and family life. So you're going to be reevaluating, reassessing, rethinking, reconsidering, revisiting things around home and family. So obviously, right off the bat, because we're talking about all that relationship stuff, I can tell you right now, this probably 9 times out of 10 has something to do with a marriage or a live-in partner. Okay, somebody that you've been together with for probably quite some time. Maybe even perhaps have a family together, because Jupiter is your in-laws, okay? And then you had something with Gemini, which is siblings, cousins, neighbors, and community, okay? And so definitely something around our relationship here. Now, it could be, maybe, if you're not in a relationship or have a live-in partner, that these are something going on with your parents, or specifically your mom, or your extended family, right? Where you're learning something around your generations, or you're noticing the patterns of generational curses being passed down from generation to generation. And that's something that perhaps you're trying to break free from by elevating within your values and expectations of why people want to be in your life, right? This could be something that you're trying to incorporate within your family if you have kids as a parent, that you, again, there's some kind of culture, philosophy, that you're trying to cultivate in your life some way that perhaps allows you to pass down more positive generational curses, if you will. And that's something that that's of value to you right now. Let me see, what else can this be? Fourth house. You're moving, somebody moving in, somebody moving out, or you're moving, or you're buying a new home, or you're staying in the home that you have and buying new land or another home, or just real estate in general. This could also be I was right at the tip of my tongue. Oh, your family expanding. So like somebody gets married or somebody has a child. Stuff like that could be happening here too. Either way, you'll be working through it because the third house is helping you change your mind on something that's going to help you. Now, this also is going to include the typical stuff that goes on with any Mercury and Gemini retrograde. X is coming back. Your mind, you're reevaluating the decisions and processing how you make decisions coming up here. Old projects, issues with devices, cars, social media, communication, all those typical Gemini and Mercury things. You're just not going to be able to, avoid those things like they're going to happen, right? But they're coming back for you to either learn a lesson, heal, and close that chapter finally and move on, right? Also, I would evaluate, reconsider, rethink what was happening back November, December, and January when we had that heavy Capricorn energy that was also asking us to elevate in our values and self-worth, especially around our mission and purpose in this lifetime, but just honestly, our values and self-worth in general, right? And so what was happening for you at that time? What did you learn? Do you need to learn more of it? How are you now incorporating what you learned in your everyday life? Or are you letting something that didn't align with you go officially, because Pluto in Capricorn is retrograde a day before the Taurus eclipse. And so this is going to play heavily into this eclipse energy. I'd also say watch your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can get a complete story of what this time is trying to show you, teach you, help you understand better. Okay. And then May 16th, we'll have the Scorpio eclipse in your 9th house, square Saturn. And so right off the bat there, I feel like I should be able to say square Saturn, and you already know it's a problem. Like, it's going to be difficult for everybody. For one, it's Scorpio. Scorpio is not the easiest planet to work with, not to mention Pluto is currently in Capricorn, which rules Saturn, which both together, it's just not, like, both Saturn and Pluto are two of the hardest planets to work with in the astrology, right? And so it's a thing. It's going to be hard or whatever, you know? The good thing about it is that they're both at the end degree. So Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. Saturn has been in Aquarius since 2020, and it'll be leaving next March, actually. It goes into Pisces. And then the eclipses just started, but still, I feel like these are lessons that are kind of come up because we've been dealing with these Saturn and Pluto energies for quite some time now. And so the good part about it is that whatever's coming up, it's not new. And anytime Saturn comes up anyways, it's always going to be about, okay, now show me it's not new, because you've been dealing with it, right? Show me the money. No, I want to see. That's what Saturn does. Troublemaker. You're going to be bringing up old shit. You're going to be like, damn, I thought I was done with this. Didn't I tell you I have not to come back yet? No. And so this is really about becoming a boss, responsible, mature in some way, shape, or form in the Aquarius area of your life. This is also about maybe parents or a father figure, or the lessons you learn from your father. Or this is a career path that perhaps doesn't serve you anymore. You got to let it go. You're going to do something and transform into doing something that's more aligned with who you are now and the lessons that you've been learning. Right? So raises, promotions, starting a business, growing within your business as a boss or an individual who knows what they want, right? Or has a service to provide to humanity that's going to help better humanity, right? Something like that here. And then it's Scorpio. So it's a release of something, or gaining more financial stability within these themes, or undoing the psychological patterns and things that we learn from childhood and even society, right? So studying psychology, the esoteric, divination, or doing some deep research, reflection, or soul searching here around these themes. Yeah, major transformation though. And because it's in the 9th house, There can be a secret that's revealed that changes a legal situation in your favor, or maybe you're graduating from college. It doesn't have to be college, but ninth house is more higher education. So some kind of spiritual graduation or lesson that you're transforming in with now a new perspective, or college or some kind of educational pursuit, perhaps. Maybe changing your beliefs, culture, worldview, or philosophy in some way due to this transformation. Or you're traveling, which is helping you see this, or that's the reward. Like, I've been through a lot, okay? I need to get away. I'm trying to think if it could be anything else. No, I mean, from the 22nd to June 3rd, Mercury is then going to retrograde into Taurus, which is really going to reflect upon that Taurus eclipse and making sure that you're growing, getting more pieces, reevaluating, reassessing what's going on with that. So again, going back to November, December, January, and what was going on with you, how have you refined in that area of your life, your skills, your talents, how you spend money, saving money, how you budget, and why you buy things, what your materialism is about. Why are you, it's you're meant to spend by way of what you need and not what you want with Taurus. Taurus wants you to go back to the simple things. So if you're somebody who's a spendthrifter, it's like, well, why did you buy that? How is that thing going to invest in your life? Is it going to make your life better in some way, shape, or form? Or again, you're just mastering a skill, savings, investments, and things of that nature. And the really beautiful thing about that, I think, is that whatever this is for you, it's going to materialize in the 3D here, something that you can see. Yep. And then we have the new moon in Gemini happening on May 30th in your 4th house. Whatever dispute you're having, it's going to be done for good. And if it's not what siblings, cousins, neighbors, communities, it's whatever's going on in the home and family life. It could create a new dispute, but you're going to have the green light to really work to move through it so it's not stuck and stagnant anymore, and you'll make a decision either way, what it is for you. Yeah, I actually really like this, as bad as that might sound. I think this is more good than bad. And again, I think it's that way because we've been dealing with this stuff for a while now. And I really just feel like people are just fucking sick and tired of not dealing with the shit that we all just kind of let sit up underneath us. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, we were supposed to be doing good. Like, that's what I remember around November, December, January, is like people finally was beginning to feel like they found something that meant something to them. And then that fucking Scorpio energy came around. I was like, nah, bitch, I was just underneath the surface pretending this whole time. Like, I was jealous, I was hating on you. Like, all those lower expressions of Scorpio was like, yeah, no, this is the real truth. And it was like, come on, I thought we was past all this BS. And so I kind of feel like, with that being said, that there's an era of feeling of, fine, I just want the truth now, for real, right now, where we stand in this moment. What is it? Is it a yes or is it a no? And if it's a no, fine. Then just know moving forward, like no backseats. It's horrible. I accept it, for better or for worse. And if it's a yes, it's like, all right, all right, all right. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Now, how do we show that to one another? Respectfully, so that everybody is going to be like feeling great, and that's going to be what we're going to be building on over now, with this eclipse energy over the next 18 months, which shall be very interesting. And so, family, as usual, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.